The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports.
With 5 seconds left to go, trying down the right side, throwing it up, and he got it! Good ball movement, Cale Peterson, up and under and in.
And Gracie Gopalin puts it up, puts it in, gets knocked to the floor into the free throw line.
Madigan dumps it for Vandenberg, tries her way over Gopalin, there's a three ball, that one's good. Harder has her, they switch on the screen. Stay with her, here's Keel inside the paint and scores.
It's a lot of contact there.
Peterson with a college three-point shot.
Yes.
Broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic,
Bondi Family Dental, Baker Cheese, Right Way Home Improvement,
Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive,
Taco Bell, Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal Oil and Propane,
Pioneer Pit Stop, The Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, LK Interior Systems, Silica for your home,
Radom & Stone Landscape, the offices of Everson and Gibbs, Bob's Pizza,
AirTech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal,
Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Canberra Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marchant Schmidt, New Medical Center, Dr. Kathy Doyle Kelly, DDS,
Condex Corporation, Fox Valley Savings Bank, BCI Burke, Marian University.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com. Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Welcome in here to the field house at Fond du Lac High School as the Papermakers of Kimberly take on the Cardinals of Fond du Lac in some boys basketball action. It's Cullen King here with Radio Plus, bringing you tonight's action. The Cardinals' last game against the Bayport Pirates was a Cardinal victory, 66-45. Preseason, the Pirates are ranked 5th in Division I, as the Cardinals are unranked here, heading into the second or third week of varsity basketball. The Cardinals are an experienced team tonight, returning 5 of their starters, the star of them being senior forward Jamarie Dalton. Last year averaging 15 points per game and 4.1 rebounds. Already this year he's scored 30 in a game, and last game against the Pirates dropped 19. Kimberly returns 1 player this year, that is senior Seth Myron. Football fans might sound familiar. He is the quarterback of the Papermakers as well. Seth Myron, he is averaging 12 points per game, 4 rebounds, but a huge loss for the Papermakers as they lost Jackson Pavelski. He was their point guard for him last year. He averaged 30 points per game. Stay here for the rest of the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Elistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Hi, my name is Jim Dreyfus. I am one of the owners of Dufresne Moving and Storage. My grandfather started the business in 1931 with horse and wagon, and now we're a 4th generation company and have everything from Sprinter vans to 53-foot semis. We service the local community for both residential and commercial products.
Hi, my name is Craig. I do the estimating for Dufresne Moving and Storage. I will come into the home, take a look at what you want us to move. We do all 48 states. We also do local, and I will give you the estimate before I leave. Whether it's commercial or residential, you'll have a ballpark idea of what the move will cost. We also offer short-term storage with our storage on truck option. We also have long-term storage with our climate-controlled vault system. One of the unique characteristics of Dufresne is we have a dedicated permanent staff that's willing to go that extra mile for you. called the office. The girls set me up with an estimate, and I'll be knocking on your door.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondi Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online today at FondiFamilyDental.com.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more.
This is 2022 Heisman candidate Braylon Allen. As a running back, I know how it feels to be in a collision. When your vehicle needs rehab, trust the Holiday Collision Center to get it done right. Drive Holiday and discover the difference.
Muthig Industries in Fond du Lac would like to wish your local high school sports team best of luck this season. Muthig Industries is one of the area's top full-service manufacturers of precision metal stampings, laser cuttings, production machining and turning, tool and die manufacturing, and custom metal fabrication products. Muthig Industries is a third-generation family-owned company that started in 1965. To find out more, visit muthigindustries.com. Good luck to all area athletes from your team at Muthig Industries, 33 East Larson Drive, Fond du Lac.
Welcome back here to Fond du Lac High School. Cullen King here with Radio Plus Info. The Cardinals tonight are 2-2 on the season with wins over Bayport and Appleton East. They've scored 60 points in each of those wins. The Kimberly Papermakers are 1-1 on the year with a 3-point loss to Hortonville as the first game of the season, and then a 50-34 win over Hudson. The Cardinals tonight, their strengths are they're a very experienced team. They return all 5 of their starters. In high school sports, returning starters is huge because you don't have to go into the season preparing as much for the basics of your offense or the basics of a defense. You're going with that knowledge already and are expanding on it to a higher level to make you a better team. They're very good from shooting behind the arc. They're shooting over 40% from 3 this year so far. The Papermakers' strength tonight is their drive to win, and they're a very depth team. They have 5 kids all averaging over 15 points. What they lack is experience. They graduated 5 of their starters. They brought in 6 new guys onto the team that weren't on the varsity team last year. So we'll see how that matches tonight here in what could be a hectic environment for the Papermakers on the road, as this is a rivalry between the Cardinals and the Papermakers. We do not have a Fondi Family Dental coaches interview tonight, but what I do have is a Bauer Chiropractic injury report. I spoke to the Kimberly coach before the game. He said they did not have any injuries to report, and neither do the Cardinals, as I talked to Coach Ford before the game tonight. Stay here as we will bring you back here on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show.
What can I get for $5?
You can become a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union and get some pretty amazing benefits.
Really? Like what?
As a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union, you can take advantage of all that they have to offer, including fewer fees, the best loan rates, in-house lending, and access to all the amazing programs and services.
Wow!
The cherry on top, when you become a member, you become part owner.
That sounds like a great deal for only $5.
Sure is. It's super simple to sign up.
I'd like to order that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only sell coffee here.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Now more than ever, hospitality, restaurant, and retail enterprises demand the quality and innovation LK Interior Systems delivers. EIS takes ever-changing design trends and transforms them into meaningful and memorable customer experiences. Take pride in your work and apply at LKInteriorSystems.com.
Hi, I'm Shannon Schill from LK Interior Systems in Fond du Lac. We are thrilled to be adding to our family. Our shift times can be uniquely flexible because we understand that there's life outside of work. Go to LKInteriorSystems.com to learn more about our open positions.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot. American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Pizza today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
Apply now to qualify for the Sabre Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The Sabre Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here at birthday parties and have coffee at the same time.
And we're back for your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Little change of plans is the JV basketball game has gone into overtime tonight. The score is 46-45 Cardinals. There is a foul on the Papermakers on number 2, Jake Tifio. That is his 6th foul. Number 10 for the Cardinals, Marvin Hassler III is inbounding the ball to 32 of the Cardinals, Xavion Davis. Back to Hassler. Hassler swings it over to Connor Johnson. Johnson back to Stressler. Stressler pump fakes. Back to Johnson. Picked by 24 of the Papermakers. Aaron Cullen goes up for the dunk and misses it in overtime. Jump ball. No, foul on Cullen. He's a 6-foot point guard, sophomore. Seventh team foul as Johnson will shoot the into the bonus, make one, get another one. Possession arrow is the Cardinals right now as Johnson knocks down the first free throw. Johnson goes through his routine, shoots the second, and makes it. Cardinals take a 3-point lead. 23 for the Papermakers. Landon Van Offeren brings it down over to Cullen. Back out to Meischler, Bryce Meischler. Over to Van Offeren. Van Offeren with the miss, rebounded by number 2 for the Cardinals, Kane Rulis. Number 22, Brady Streblo, misses the layup. 14 for the Papermakers. Aiden Lone has the ball up top. Over to Cullen. Cullen drives down, layup. He is athletic. And he is down. Timeout for an injury.
Offensive foul, number 14 in long, his second, team's 8th.
That was a charge. The basket will not count. Player down here in the JV game as we will continue with the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. The Kimberly Papermakers are projected 5th in the Fox Valley Association Conference. They remain a power in the FVA. They had a strong JV1 and JV2 team last year, but lost a lot of their varsity players. So bringing up a young squad, we'll see how they fare tonight against the Cardinals. The Cardinals projected 7th in the FVA. They only won 4 games a year ago. Coach Nick Ford, in his 4th season, is bringing back all 5 of his starters from last year. So it's experience versus youth. Kimberly, a classic in the last 10 years. Athletic power in the FVA versus the Cardinals. You know, the Cardinals are up and down in all sports. They're either great or they're not over the last 10 years. Good for Cullen as he has gotten off the floor. 6-foot sophomore guard. He's very athletic, I've seen tonight. He's attempted 3 dunks. I think he made one of them. But we will play on. Out there for the Cardinals is number 22, Streblo. 23, Johnson. 33, Pate. 2, Lewis. And 10, Hassler. Block on the Papermakers, number 35, Bryce Mishler. Number 10 for the Cardinals, Marvin Hassler, will be shooting the 1-and-1 free throws. And the play is live. 23 brings the ball up. Van Offren over to Mishler. Back to Van Offren. Back to Mishler. Back to Van Offren. Isolates on Streblo. Drives to his left, kicks it out to 14, Loam. Loam launches up a 3, missed. Rebounded by Pate. Over to Johnson. Johnson draws the foul. And will be shooting free throws. Cardinals are now in the double bonus. Johnson makes his first free throw. Johnson goes through his routine and makes the second free throw. That guy is a knockdown shooter for the Cardinals. And here comes Van Offren for the Papermakers, bringing the ball up. Chucks a 3, and it's off. Rebounded by Van Offren. Kick back out to Mishler. Mishler with the 3. It's off. That's number 3 for the Papermakers. Buchanan with the rebound. Over to Van Offren. Van Offren for the corner. Misses. Corner 3. And there's a foul on Van Offren. So in the little warm-up here tonight for the varsity action between the Papermakers and the Cardinals, both teams looking mid-table in the FVA. We'll see how they fare. In other news around high school sports is number 33 for the Cardinals, Treffin Pate shoots his first free throw. It is a make. And Pate misses the second. The WIA this week put in for vote restructuring of all football conferences, and the FVA is one of those conferences affected. It'll merge with the Fox River Classic and I think it might be the North Shore to form one conference running from Fond du Lac up I-41 to Green Bay. In the Cardinals conference, you don't see much change. It would be Fond du Lac, Kimberly, Appleton North, Appleton East, Oshkosh West, Green Bay Preble and Green Bay East would be joining the Cardinals. There's going to be four divisions in I think it's the Valley, it'll be called the Valley Football Association like it is now, but it's just going to be the Valley Football Classic or something. It's going to be a large super conference, along with bringing in, as the Cardinals come away with a JV win, it'd be ushering in the performance factor that has been projected multiple times that would not only be coming in for football, but as long as basketball, as you see some of the private schools around the state, or the schools in the Milwaukee area kind of dominating certain sports, and people thinking they need to move up divisions because they shouldn't be competing with the smaller town teams. Also, other news, I don't really have any. But we'll be back here on Radio Plus with the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. When we return, we will have the Baker Cheese starting lineups and the Right Way Home Improvement opening tip-off. So stay with us after the short break.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
Apply now to qualify for the Sabre Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The Sabre Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson and Gibbs, you're getting more than professional representation. The attorneys at Everson and Gibbs are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005, practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call Everson and Gibbs at 920-922-7113 or go to eversonandgibbs.com.
The greatest gift a parent can give their children is hope for a better tomorrow. We offer that Christian hope at Winnebago Lutheran Academy. WLA is a premier Christian high school open to the Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, and surrounding communities. We participate in the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program and offer generous financial aid, making this private Christian education accessible to all. Schedule a tour today at WLAVikings.org.
Now more than ever, hospitality, restaurant, and retail enterprises demand the quality and innovation LK Interior Systems delivers. EIS takes ever-changing design trends and transforms them into meaningful and memorable customer experiences. Take pride in your work and apply at lkinteriorsystems.com.
Hi, I'm Shannon Schill from LK Interior Systems in Fond du Lac. We are thrilled to be adding to our family. Our shift times can be uniquely flexible because we understand that there's life outside of work. Go to lkinteriorsystems.com to learn more about our open positions.
Welcome back to the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. As both teams have now taken the floor for their pregame warm-up. Each team going through their layup lines, their three-point shooting ability. I don't know. The Cardinals, though, tonight, for your Baker Cheese starting lineup. Start new career at Baker Cheese today. Visit bakercheese.com to find out how you can apply today. The starting lineup for the Kimberly Papermakers: at point guard, number 11, Thomas Myers. At the other guard, number 3, Jack Statz. At the three tonight, senior number 12, Seth Myron. At the 4, number 12, Nathan Wilds. And at the 5, Michael Asmid, number 22. And for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, at point guard, sophomore Eli Zimmerman. At the 2 guard, a senior, number 2, Colton Blank. At the 3, senior, number 10, Jamarie Dalton. At the 4, a sophomore, number 14, Eli Bratz. And at the 5, for the Cardinals, a senior, number 34, Will Bratz. Each team looks pretty solid so far in warm-ups, if I were to say so myself. But stay right here as we take another break here on Radio Plus Info for your Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show.
Hi everyone, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We get innovative products in every day at Silica. I think one of the coolest things we have right now is something we don't even sell, our new digital price tags. We know you're busy, so these tags do the shopping for you. They search the internet twice a day, and if they find a product at a lower price, it automatically changes the Silica price. Shop Silica for the best sales, service, and pricing every day. So come on in and check them out. We hope to see you soon.
I'm not ready for Christmas this year.
All the decorating, cooking, and shopping to be done.
We don't have time to elf around. We gotta get down to Camera Casino where they got something for everyone on our list.
Cameras, accessories, prints, and photo gifts. Wow, we can get all our shopping done right there and fast. Do you think they have reindeer wash there too?
I'm getting too old for this.
Happy holidays from Camera Casino, now open every day through Christmas.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name is Jim. Came to New Medical for bad knee pain. Before that, I couldn't squat, kneel. I had difficulty getting in my truck. 12 weeks later, things are getting better and improving every day.
Hi there, my name is Steve. I had a lot of pain in my right knee due to arthritis. The results I've experienced have been a lot less pain in my knee. I'm able to walk up and down steps a lot better than I was. I would highly recommend the procedure to anybody that's been talking to an orthopedic surgeon. They wanted to perform a full knee replacement on me, and I thought, I'm pretty young for that, so I was looking for other alternatives.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Muthig Industries in Fond du Lac would like to wish your local high school sports team best of luck this season. Muthig Industries is one of the area's top full-service manufacturers of precision metal stampings, laser cuttings, production machining and turning, tool and die manufacturing, and custom metal fabrication products. Muthig Industries is a third-generation family-owned company that started in 1965. To find out more, visit muthigindustries.com. Good luck to all area athletes from your team at Muthig Industries, 33 East Larson Drive, Fond du Lac.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
And we're back in the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Correction on the starting lineup for the Cardinals. Number 14, Eli Bratz, is not starting. Instead, it'll be number 1, Steven Schreider. He is a senior. Looking at the lineups tonight, the Cardinals have the disadvantage in height. They do have more experiences. If you look at the Cardinals roster, they have 6 seniors, 3 juniors, and the rest are sophomores. Both teams tonight are looking to bring their FVA record to have a win in them. Each team has not won a game in the Fox Valley Association Conference play, so we're hoping to change that tonight as the Papermakers and Cardinals go to battle. Around, I guess, Fond du Lac High School tonight, there is a varsity hockey game and a girls hockey game, so maybe attendance tonight won't be as large as I thought it would be, but there's a lot going on, a lot of action here around the city of Fond du Lac. Other things to talk about for these teams. I really, not the biggest basketball aficionado or viewer, but the Cardinals' leading scorer, Jamari Dalton, he dropped 50 points in the game last year. He has 30 in a game so far tonight. He's going to be your ticket to watch for the Cardinals. On the other hand, it's Seth Myron for the Kimberly Papermakers. He's dropped 19 and 18 respectively in each of their 2 games so far this season. He averaged 15 last year, kind of playing that he'd start a game, 6-man, first guy off the bench or role for the Papermakers as they had a strong team last year. Head coach John Murphy for the Papermakers, he's got an 18-9 record at the school. They do have a freshman on their varsity roster. Thomas Myers is a freshman. You don't see that very much here at the Division I level for many sports. The Cardinals, like I said, are an experienced team. Head coach is Nick Ford. This is his 4th year here at Fond du Lac High School. His overall record's 28-46 for the Cardinals, so he's hoping to rebuild up this basketball program. As you saw, the JV team won tonight for the Cardinals. I don't think the freshman or JV2 team won for the Cardinals tonight. But the Papermakers, name we talk a lot about in football, right? You know, as a classic, as a powerhouse now around the state of Wisconsin. I think they're going for that in all sports, as the Cardinals here are trying to grow this basketball program to be at the level it wants to be. The Fond du Lac basketball team has never won a state championship. As I look around oh no, they did in 1919, the first ever state basketball title. That's their first and only state championship, as I think Coach Nick Ford and the players would like to change that this season and seasons going forward. As we sit here and we watch shoot around for each team, very high percentage makes here with no defense. I would like to tell you who our officials are tonight, but I have no idea. I will tell you though, Kimberly head coach is well dressed there in his suit. I don't have much to say about the Cardinals coaching staff. You know, classic, you know, sports zip up, not really looking to be flashy or anything. Another starter returning for the Cardinals this year is 6'2" guard Colton Blank. He had 7 points and 2.5 rebounds per game last year. Also starting for the Cardinals is Steven Schreider. He played that 6-man role for the Cardinals last year, averaging 9.9 points per game. I don't have anything on rebounds. But a key loss for the Cardinals is Ethan Wagner-Lane is no longer returning to play football this year, or to play basketball this year. So that's a tough loss for the Cardinals, as he averaged 4 points a game last year. Each team getting ready here for the anthem and the starting lineups. We are going to kick it down to the public address announcer for the Cardinals once he starts going. I would call him the voice of the Fondy Cardinals, as he does everything from football to basketball to hockey to football to baseball. So here's the public address announcer for the Fond du Lac Cardinals.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Acuity Fieldhouse on the campus of Fond du Lac High School for tonight's Fox Valley Association Conference game between the visiting Kimberly Papermakers and your Fond du Lac Cardinals. Tonight is Fond du Lac Boys Youth Night, and we will be introducing all the youth basketball teams at halftime. Fond du Lac High School, Fox Valley Association, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation in supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profane, racist, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating or taunting actions directed at officials, athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Please enjoy the game responsibly. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in showing our appreciation and respect to those that have served or are currently serving our country by coming to your feet. Gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose blood stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the land that we Michael Osman. Please welcome the rest of the paper makers. They're coached by John Murphy. He's assisted by Troy Cornell, Jack Murphy, and Terry Woodkey. And now let's welcome the Fighting Cardinals back to the including field house and introduce their starting lineup. A 6'2" senior, number 1, Steven Schreider. A 6'2" senior, number 2, Colton Blank. A 5'11" sophomore, number 4, Eli Zimmerman. A 6'2" senior, number 10, Jamari Bolton. And a 6'6" senior, number 34, Will Ratz. Please welcome the rest of the Cardinals. They are coached by Nick Ford. He is assisted by John Hollis. Online High School would like to thank SSM Health for providing sports medicine services for our school this event. For that name and injury, we'll go away to sports medicine experts with SSM Health.
All right, and that brings an end to our Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show as we now tip off today's game. Today's game is brought to you by these Fond du Lac Edward Jones financial investors, Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, and Patrick Elstead. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Cardinals swing the ball up top around as Steven Schreider dishes it over to number 4, Eli Zimmerman. Tipped out of bounds by the Papermakers. They're thrown out of bounds. Papermakers will take over possession of the ball, as throwing it in for the Papermakers is number 2, Seth Myron. Cardinals are pressing early. This is number 3, Jack Stats. Brings the ball up the floor. Dishes it off to number 22, Michael Assman. Assman guarded by Zimmerman for the Cardinals. Dalton gets his hands on it for the Cardinals. Will be a jump ball. Kimberly has possession.
Officials for tonight's game are Joel Helber, Rob Guernsey, and Shane O'Loughlin.
3 Jack Stats will throw it in for the Papermakers. Good defense there by Jamari Dalton, as he is guarding number 11 for the Papermakers, Thomas Myers, tonight. Ball swung around. The Wilders up to Assman. He's a 6'7" forward for the Papermakers, over the number 2, Seth Myron. Myron has the ball. Kicked over to the wing to 12. Back to the top of the key. Swung over to the wing again. Myron dribbles to his right, guarded by Dalton. Dalton down to on the wing. Myers with a jumper from the elbow. Off. Possession by the Cardinals. Rebounded by number 2, Colton Blank. Dalton drives to the rack. Goes down hard. Rebound Myron. Kimberly will keep possession of the ball here as there's a good defensive play by number 1, Steven Schreider. Schreider has got some new ink on his arm. You know, we didn't see that during football season. Ref's got to jog the ball back into play. Plays live. Here we go. Ball inbounded to Aspen. Drove down in the low post, kicked out to 11. Shot, rebounded by Zimmerman. Zimmerman over to Dalton. Dalton dribbles down the right side of the court, back to Dalton. It looks like Zimmerman will have the ball at the top of the key. Swung over to Schreider. Schreider takes a 3 and hits it. Ball brought down, shot by Aspen in the corner is off. Rebounded. All right, ball is dribbled around back to the top of the key to Aspen. Aspen at the top of the key, kicks it over to Myron. Over to Stats back to Myron in the corner. Myron dribbles, drives off the jumper. Jumper hit by Seth Myron. Myron Myron hits the jumper. Ball's being brought up the court by Eli Zimmerman. Zimmerman over to Blank. Dalton on the corner. Back at the top of the key to Zimmerman. Zimmerman kicks the wing to Schrader. Schrader, another 3-ball. This one is off. That one is off for the Cardinals. Brought up the court by Stat. Kicked over to Wilderman. Down in the low post is Myron. Myron works. Schrader gets his way inside. Hits the easy layup. Worked his way through 2 Cardinal defenders there to make the layup. Zimmerman brings the ball up the floor for the Cardinals. Schrader in the wing. Up to the top of the key to Blank. Over to Zimmerman. Screen set by Brat. Kicked back up to Blank. Blank's 3 is all in. Blank hits the 3-ball for the Cardinals. Good press there on Myron. Myron over to Ashman. Ashman down the corner. Taken away with the steal to Steven Schrader. Dalton brings the ball up the floor. Drives to his right. Foul called on 12, Nathan Wilders. That is a shooting foul.
Kimberly foul number 12, Nathan Wiles, his first, team's first, at the line shooting 2, Jamari Dalton.
Dalton hits his first free throw.
Number 14, Eli Bratz, and number 32, Riker Johnson.
Riker Johnson and Eli Bratz check in the game for 34. Check in the game as Dalton goes 2 for 2 at the line. Timeout taken.
Number 35, Carson Pendleton.
Carson Pendleton checks in for the Papermakers. Early changes here in the game for each side. Stats will be inbounding the ball. Ball inbounded to Myron. Myron at the top of the wing side here. Kicked over to Pendleton on the wing. Back up to Myron. Myron's shot is off. Blank kicks it over to Schrader. Schrader over to Jamarie. Dalton dribbles to his right. Spins inside. Layups off. Same with the tip attempt. Number 11 for the Papermakers brings the ball up the court. That's Thomas Myers, my bad. 35 Pendleton over to Stats. Myron dribbles around behind the back. Layup is off, tipped away by Dalton. It will stay the Papermaker ball.
Into the Cardinals, number 20, Rocky Barfnick.
Rocky Barfnick for the Cardinals checks in for Jamarie Dalton. Only one substitution so far for the Papermakers. Pendleton, top of the key. Drives to his right, goes up strong, and gets the make, does Pendleton. It's Blank, brings the ball up the floor. Over to Johnson. Over to Barfnick, kicked up to Schrader, back to Blank. A lot of motion here. Zimmerman sets the screen for the Cardinals. Really, it's Eli Bratz, my bad. Bratz has the ball in the corner. Back to the top to Schrader. Over to Blank. In the corner is Barfnick. Drives to the right off the wing. Pass out to Schrader. Schrader from 3, and he hits it. Bang! Says Steven Schrader. Myron pressured down the wing. Tipped away by Barfnick. Schrader completes the steal. And Riker Johnson secures it for the Cardinals. Here comes Colton Blank up the floor for the Cardinals. Over to Johnson. Johnson over to Schrader. Back to Barfnick. Top of the key. Drives to his left. Schrader on the wing, over to the other wing to Colton Blank. That is number 14, Eli Bratz, coming across to set the screen. Schrader to Barfnick. Barfnick over to Eli Bratz. That is number 2 for the Cardinals. Blank turns it over. 11. Papermakers blocked by Barfnick. Papermakers lose possession of the ball. As Kimberly Papermakers will take an early timeout here, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back here after this short break on Radio Plus Info.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Well, come on. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Come here. Come on.
Jackson, are you going to come over here?
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops just for your space. And buying direct saves you money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
And we're back here on Radio Plus at the Equity Fieldhouse at Fond du Lac High School. No subs made during the timeout. Blank brings the ball up to the left wing of the floor for the Cardinals. Who passes over to Zimmerman to Schrader to Johnson. Blank stripped. Possession will stay with the Cardinals here. So far, it's been back and forth. Cardinals making their three-point attempts, like I said, one of their strengths, the shooting this year. And there it is again, Schrader. 1-3. Hits the 3 ball in the corner. That is number 11. Thomas Myers bringing the ball up for the Papermaker. Over to Myron, down low to Myers. Oh, tipped by Riker Johnson, but it will fall.
Kimberly has number 11, Thomas Myers.
Blank brings the ball up to the left side of the floor for the Cardinals. Jabs over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman's got space. Blank pulls. Oh, shots off. Rebounded by Riker Johnson. Kicked back out to Schrader. Schrader's the hot hand right now for the Cardinals. Back over to Blank. Over to Barfnick. Barfnick takes a couple dribbles, drives to his right. Has Johnson, makes a triangle, maybe a travel. No, kicks out. Johnson kicks over to Blank. Blank jabs, drives to his right. Almost poked away by Stats. Barfnick has the ball. Clock's ticking. Back to Blank. Steven Schrader. Screen set by Johnson. Johnson pulls the 3. Rebounded by Eli Bratz. Back out to Johnson. Johnson jabs in the corner. Out to Schrader on the wing. Blank at the top of the key. Over to Barfnick on the right wing. Barfnick takes a dribble, drives to his left side. Through the middle. Through contact. Shots off. Rebound by Johnson. Put back at top score. Makes his own rebound and hits the putback. Johnson hits a shot. Cardinals are pressing on defense. It's here Seth Myron, top of the key. Kicks over to Myers, back to Myron. Myron hits his lay. Blank has the ball for the Cardinals. Over to Eli Bratz. In the corner is Steven Schrader. Schrader looks to the top of the key as Rocky Barfnick. Kicks over to the left wing is Blank. Blank drives to the right side. Down the middle. Through contact on Stats. And he gets his layup. First make of the night for Colton Blank. And they're calling a foul on Steven Schrader. On a block.
Number 4, Eli Zimmerman. Number 10, Jamari Dalton.
Zimmerman and Dalton check in for Schrader and Blank. There's 11 Thomas Myers airballs his shot attempt for the Papermakers. Bratz brings the ball up for the, Zimmerman brings the ball up for the Cardinals. My bad. Back to Dalton. Dalton kicks on the left as Riker Johnson. There's going to be a foul on 35 is Pendleton. Second team foul, first personal. 11, Thomas Myers checks out for the Papermakers. Checking in is number 5, Mikey Wilds. Barfnick kicks up over to the wing to Zimmerman. Zimmerman up to Bratz. Bratz over to Barfnick. Barfnick jabs. Back to Bratz. Tries the pass to Zimmerman, and it is out of bounds. Kimberly, Seth Myron will be inbounding the ball from the corner. He gets the ball to number 5, Mikey Wilds. Wilds. A lot of fancy dribble moves on Barford. Kicks to the corner. Myron on Dalton, and he hits his 3. Cardinals playing with some tempo as Dalton brings the ball up the floor for the Cardinals. Over to Bratz. Bratz has the ball. Barfnick has the ball. My bad. Bratz in the corner. Jabs out. Foul on Wilds. That's third foul for the Papermakers. That is his first personal.
Number 5, Mikey Wilds. That's his first, team's third.
Zimmerman inbounds the ball to Riker Johnson. Johnson over to Dalton. Dalton kicks out to Barfnick. 4. And there's a push on 35, Carson Pendleton.
Number 35, Carson Pendleton is second, team's 4th.
Second for him. That is the team's 4th foul so far early in tonight's ball game. Zimmerman inbounds the ball to Dalton. Dalton over back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman drives to his right. He's pinned off in the corner by Pendleton though. Pendleton's got to watch his fouls so far early. Dalton's got the ball up on top of the wing. Jabs to his left. Takes control of the ball. No shot clock here in high school basketball. Kicks over to Barford. Barfnick's 3 is off. Rebounded by Pendleton. Pendleton driving. Layup is good. Pendleton's got 4 so far tonight. Dalton kicks over to Barfnick. Barfnick dribbles to his right. Drives it. Kicked out to Eli Zimmerman. Corner 3. Eli Bratz, my bad, hits his second 3-ball of the night. Ball up to number 0 for the Papermakers. That is Bryson Giff. Shot is off though. Kicked out to Seth Meyer. Oh, quick close up by the Cardinals. He misses the layup, rebounded by Dalton. Jamari Dalton brings the ball down the court. Kicked up to Riker Johnson. Johnson in the corner, brings it out to the ball. Dalton. Cardinals slowing down here now on their half of the ball. Zimmerman over to Barfnick. Barfnick dribbles at the top of the key. Dalton on the wing is backing down his man. Goes up for the lay and he hits it. Jamari Dalton with a good strong layup. Cardinals still keeping that pressure up on the defense. Vieth for the Papermakers has the ball up to Wild, to Myron. Myron over to Pendleton. Pendleton pump fake. Assman, the big center. 3-ball is off. Dalton on the fast break. Goes hard. Foul called. Dalton will be shooting free throws for the Cardinals. That's number 22 for the Papermakers. Michael Assman, 6'7" senior center. No, 6'7" senior center. Yes, my bad. Dalton's free throws. First one's good.
Number 1, Steven Schreider. Number 2, Colton Blank. And number 34, Will Bratz.
As the starting lineup for the Cardinals is back out there.
Number 12, Nathan Wild.
And number 12, Nathan Wilds. Number 12, Nathan Wilders checks in for number 5, Wilds. Dalton, 4 for 4 from the line tonight. All right, Pendleton beats the press over to Myron. Myron's got the ball on top of the key. Over to Vief. Oh, tripped up. Tripped up on the block for the Cardinals. That's his first personal foul of the night. Team's second. Ball inbounded. Ooh, Dalton with the seal on tips it away from Myron. Good hustle, though, by the Cardinals. Cardinals got grit. They have grit. They want to win the game. They want to win the game more. They have the grit that I'm not seeing from the Papermakers so far tonight. Myron inbounds the ball to Vieth. Vieth guarded by Zimmerman. There's that press the Cardinals are known for. Schreider tips the ball from Myron. Foul on Schreider. It's the second foul of the night. Myron's going to be inbounding the ball for the Papermakers. He inbounds it to number 12. Vieth's got it at the top. Guarded by Schreider. Schreider tips it. Rebound. Steal completed by Zimmerman. Dalton, he is an athlete. He drives down to the right. He's got freak athleticism. Drives down. Draws the foul on number 12. No, 35. Carson Pendleton. That's his third foul. Dalton will be shooting 2 free throws. Timeout for the Papermakers, and we will take it with them. We'll be back here in a minute on Radio Plus.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
And we're back here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Jamari Dalton shooting 2 free throws for the Cardinals. He makes the first, stays perfect on the line so far tonight. That better not be the commentator's curse. And it is not, as he's 6 for 6 from the line tonight. Dalton, so far, has 8 points. Schreider's got 9. Myron's got the ball for the Papermakers at the top of the key. Moves the ball over to number 12 for the Papermakers, Wilders. Aspen with the turnover to Schreider. Schreider picks it off. Dalton brings the ball up the floor for the Cardinals. Jamari drives to the left, kicks out to Colton Blank. Blank back to Dalton. Dalton pulls from beyond the arc. Oh, and his shot's up. Rebounded by Zimmerman. Put back layup is good. That is some grit right there to get down and get those dirty rebounds. Vief passes the ball to Myers. Myers over to Myron. Myron dribbles to his right. Back to Myers, my bad. Over to Aspen. Aspen in the corner. Cardinals bench just get some energy. So is the Cardinals student. Coach Nick Ford's out on the floor for the Cardinals. Myron drives to his right. Over to Vieth. Vieth hits the layup over the top. Blank. Vieth. Zimmerman has the ball for the Cardinals. Brings it up the floor. He's taking his time. The Cardinals being patient. Dalton. Blank. Zimmerman. Schreider getting active outside behind the arc. That's where he lives. Pass down to Colton Blake. Colton Blake's layup is good. The assist credited to Steven Schreider. Veith, his ball on the fast break, poked away by Blank. Aspen goes up. The big 6'7" man makes it over. Mario Dalton. Oh, Zimmerman pulls a really deep three. Shots off, rebounded by Myron. Myron brings the ball up the floor for the Papermakers. Down low to Asman. 4 White with a hold foul. That's Eli Zimmerman, first personal, 4th team. Barfnick and Johnson check in for Zimmerman and Dalton. Coach Nick Ford's talking to Jamaria on the sideline there. Here we go. Ball inbounded to Wildman. Wildman up to Myron. Wilders. My bad. Myron, top of the key. 3. Shots off. That was quarterback guarded by quarterback. Going back to their football days. Blank. Pass down to Bratz. That is Will Bratz. Bigger Bratz brothers. Johnson over to Schreider. Pulled by Blank. Shots off. Rebounded by Wilders. Wilders moves the ball over to Myers. Wilders top of the key. He's guarded by Bratz. You know, number 2, Seth Myron, guarded by Schreider. Oh! Steal by Barfnick! Ball's moved up the floor to Blank. Schreider drives in. Tip, foul. Foul goes to Asman. Or no, foul's on 2. Seth Myron. 7. Cardinals are now in the 1-1 bonus.
In for the Cardinals, number 14, Eli Bratz. In for Kimberly, number 5, Mikey Wilds.
Eli Bratz checks in for Will Bratz. Mikey Wilds checks in for Veith. Schreider's first free throw attempt. It's good. Cardinals so far dominating first half. Schreider's second free throw is good. Number 3, Kyan Miller checking in for Schreider. And that gets a rise out of the Fondy students. Looks like, I can't tell who it is. Myron inbounds the ball to Myers. Myers dribbles the ball. Pressed early by the Cardinals. The new check-in for the Cardinals, Kyan Miller, is on Seth Myers. Kyan Miller went to Kimberly High School, or Kimberly Middle School, is now at Fond du Lac High School. Ball rebounded by Barfnick. Barfnick brings the ball up the floor. Over to Blank. Miller to Barfnick. Barfnick dribbles. Just dribbling. Drive. Finds Miller, top of the key. Over to Blank. Blank pumps and drives. He's got Miller at the top of the key, but he decides to hold it and gives it to Riker Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Miller. Miller drives to his right, kicks it back to Johnson. Barfnick down to Johnson. Miller's active, top of the key. Johnson drops step, layups off, rebounded by Asman. Asman moves the ball over to Myron. Myron's going to slow the pace down for the Papermakers. As I've noticed tonight, Asman drives on Zimmerman, kicked out to Myron. Myron guarded by Johnson. Kick back down to Asman. Asman, low post. Guarded by Zimmerman, but the taller Asman's going to win it. His hook shot, hook lay-in is good. It's his 4th point. Cardinals play more of an up-tempo style, a lot of motions going across. The Papermakers are very stagnant in their offensive scheme. Barfnick's going to hold the ball and go against everything I just said, but, you know, it happens. Cardinals are slowing pace down, trying to hold possession. Dribble out the half, maybe. They had a great half of basketball. Still dribbling it out. Still dribbling. Oh, and he gets the switch from the Papermakers. Timeout, Cardinals, Nick Ford. We're going to stay with you we'll take a break for the minute here. We will be back on RadioPlusInfo.com.
What can I get for $5?
You can become a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union and get some pretty amazing benefits.
Really? Like what?
As a member of Fond du Lac Credit Union, you can take advantage of all that they have to offer, including fewer fees, the best loan rates, in-house lending, and access to all the amazing programs and services.
Wow!
The cherry on top, when you become a member, you become part owner.
That sounds like a great deal for only $5.
Sure is. And it's super simple to sign up.
I'd like to order that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only sell coffee here.
Back here on RadioPlusInfo.com, I'm Cullen King. The Cardinals are dominating this first half early with their up-tempo style of play, pressing on defense, forcing the Papermakers into mistakes. The Papermakers are trying to play the slower pace style of basketball. It's two contradicting styles so far early in the game. I mean, in the first half. Cardinals have 19.3 seconds before the half. It is youth basketball night here at the Equity Fieldhouse at Fond du Lac High School. So youth teams across Fond du Lac, their players and their coaches will be getting announced at halftime. Rocky Barfnick will be inbounding the ball. Jamarie Dalton checks in for Kyan Miller. Dalton inbounds to Schreider. Schreider over to Barfnick. Barfnick holds it. This is what he's good at. Gets pressured by two. Ball over to Schreider. Schreider in the corner to Blank. 9 seconds. Schreider over to Barfnick. 5 seconds. 4. Schreider pulls deep. Shots off. Rebound by Barfnick. At the buzzer is off. The Cardinals have the lead at the half, 33-21 here. Your leading scorer for each team with 9 points for the Papermakers is Seth Myron. And for the Cardinals, it is number 1 senior Steven Schreider with 11, followed by Dalton with 6. Colton Blank has 2. Eli Zimmerman has 2. Riker Johnson has 2.
Pleasure to introduce our boys youth basketball players. Let's welcome all our
for the Papermakers. Myers is 2. Myron has 6. Asman has 4. Pendleton has 4. I don't know if I have them completely correct. I'm a one-man. Keeping stats announcing. Wonderful crew with me tonight. As the youth basketball teams of Fond du Lac will be announced. All right, we'll be back here on RadioPlusInfo.com after the short break. Cardinals up 33-21 on the Papermakers.
All that melty cheese you crave with Double the Steak is back at Taco Bell. The Double Steak Grilled Cheese Burrito.
This holiday, experience the joy of a new vehicle or GM certified pre-owned model. Get more for your trade, enticing year-end offers, and enjoy genuine care that delights and makes fans of guests. New available units are arriving daily here at Wisconsin's #1.
What makes Holiday worth the trip is that we're family owned, we have a great team, and when you come in to buy your car, you're going to have an excellent experience.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing, satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider, integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships. Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
A new career path awaits you. Spectrum is hiring in your area and offering a starting wage of $20 an hour. Whether you're looking to help customers, share knowledge, make connections, or enjoy uncapped earning potential, there's a spot for you at Spectrum, the nation's fastest growing internet, TV, and mobile provider. Plus, get paid on the job training, affordable health care coverage, market-leading savings plan, and complimentary Spectrum services. Visit jobs.spectrum.com today.
Hey, Fond du Lac's best-kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from a C-Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part? No reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit bakercheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
All that melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
This holiday season, experience the joy of a new Mazda or Mazda certified pre-owned model and drive inspired. Get here and get into a new all-wheel drive Mazda CX-5 for $339 per month. New models are arriving daily.
What makes holiday worth the trip is the people. We're experienced, we're going to be there for you, we're going to know the answers to your questions. We're going to be happy to help.
Find yours and discover the difference during the season of inspiration at Holiday Mazda Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
The greatest gift a parent can give their children is hope for a better tomorrow. We offer that Christian hope at Winnebago Lutheran Academy. WLA is a premier Christian high school open to the Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, and surrounding communities. We participate in the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program and offer generous financial aid, making this private Christian education accessible to all. Schedule a tour today at WLAVikings.org.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our 4th generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
And we're back here on RadioPlusInfo.com, here at Equity Fieldhouse at Fond du Lac High School. The Cardinals dominated first half with their high-tempo style of basketball, again over the Kimberly Papermakers so far. So far the storyline for the Cardinals has been good defense, play fast, shoot threes. Steven Schrader was lights out from the three-point land in the first half, shooting 3 of 5 from the land. The Papermakers in the first half tried to slow down to counter out the pace of the Cardinals' fast tempo offense and their pressing defense. But what the Papermakers didn't account for was the grit of the Cardinals. The Cardinals were willing to get gritty, make plays on defense, get tips, try to get steals, grab rebounds, and just all around out physical the Papermakers. So we'll see what adjustments Coach John Murphy has for the Papermakers here in the second half, and Nick Ford, what adjustments he made for the Cardinals in the first half. We'll be back to bring you second half action here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Stay right here. We'll be back soon.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at IntegritySaw.com. That's IntegritySaw.com.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
We're back here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Second half is about to begin between the Papermakers and the Cardinals. So far, Papermakers came out later for warm-ups in the second half than the Cardinals did, but I wonder if that's because Coach John Miller was chewing them out in the locker room for their first half performance. As we see, the Cardinals will start with the ball to start the second half. Driving now towards their bench. Steven Schrader inbounding the ball for the Cardinals. Each team rolling their starting 5 out from the first half. Here we go with the second half of play from the Equity Fieldhouse. Zimmerman will dribble the ball up the floor for the Cardinals. Oh, stolen by Seth Myron. Seth Myron goes in, but he will take a foul, does Colton Blank. Intentional foul on Colton Blank. That is his first of the game, first of the half for the Cardinals. Seth Myron had the clear path to the basket there. That is intentional foul, so Papermakers will shoot and get the ball. Myron was just the first one. Student section for the Cardinals getting loud as Myron misses both from the line, but the Papermakers will keep possession. I don't think Seth Myron's very happy with himself there as he missed both free throws. As Jamarie Dalton with the steal, driving down, goes up athletic for the lay and gets the and one for the Cardinals. That's number 12 for the Papermakers. Nathan Wilders on the foul, second of the game, first of the half for the Papermakers. Jamarie Dalton will be shooting boys and one attempt here. What a play by Jamarie Dalton to get the steal, take the fast break, go up for the layup, and now miss his and one free throw. But still, his drive there was fantastic. Seth Myron brings it up for the for the Papermakers. He looks a little rattled out there. As number 11, Thomas Myers, dribbles the ball at the top of the key. Colton Blank on the defense. Screens out Schrader. That was Wilders with the miss. Schrader with the rebound. Colton Blank brings it up the floor over to Dalton. Dalton jab. He's driving down over to Blank. Blank shoots from the wing. Three is good for the Cardinals. That was Colton Blank with the 3 ball. Foul for the Cardinals on Jamari Dalton. That is his second, team second. Ball inbounded for the Papermakers, kicked down to the corner. Asman shoots the corner 3, shots off, rebounded by Myron. Myron misses the shot again. Rebounded by Blank. Blank brings the ball up the floor for the Cardinals. Dalton moves it over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman over to Schrader. Schrader top of the key, dribbles down. Bratz goes to set the screen, no screen set. Ball swung around for the Cardinals. Dalton looks to be calling a play, moves it over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman jabs, dribbles to the right, dumps it off to Schrader. Schrader screen set by Blank. Schrader top of the key, guarded by Myron. Zimmerman pumps. Bratz moving low, over to Dalton. Dalton's got the ball. Looks to be moving guys around again. Zimmerman, a lot of ball movement. Over to Blank, back to Zimmerman, down low post. Will Bratz. Ball knocked out of bounds. Papermakers will take over. Rocky Barfnick will check in the game for Jamari Dalton. Oh, steal by Zimmerman. Blank. Oh, now stolen by Myers. Myers, ball thrown, tipped out of bounds. Kimberly will keep possession of the ball. Eli Bratz checks in the game for Will Bratz. And if they're ever on the floor at the same time, it would confuse me if they were. Ball inbound to Asman in the corner, guarded by Eli Bratz. Dribbles it up on the wing. It's Stats, guarded by Schreider. Gets through. Stats goes up for the lay. Shot is off. Rebounded by Eli Bratz. Ball up to Rocky Barfnick. Barfnick on the wing for the Cardinals. Top. Zimmerman swings it to Schrader. Swung to Blank. Blank up to Zimmerman. Zimmerman to Barfnick. Barfnick to Zimmerman. Zimmerman goes left. Back to Blank. Back to Zimmerman. Over to Barfnick. Back to Zimmerman. Over to Schrader. Schrader looking, scanning, pumps, drive. Hits the layup for the Cardinals. Oh, quick, fast break for the foul by Schreider after his good layup. That's his third foul for the game, 13th foul for the half. Number 12, Nathan Wilds. Wilds shooting to the line. He makes his first. Riker Johnson and Jamari Dalton check in for Blank and Schreider. Wild shoots a second free throw. It is off. Here we go. Fast break for Barfnick. Barfnick dribbles to the corner. Travel by Bratz. Myron rolling the ball for the Papermakers. Good defense by Zimmerman there. Myers brings the ball up. Swung up top to Myron. Guarded by Dalton. Over to Myers. Guarded by Zimmerman. There will be a jump ball. Possession to the Papermakers. Inbound of the ball is Myers. Over to Wild. Up top to Asman. Back to Myers. Myers drives. Shut down by Bratz. Three for the Papermakers is Stats. Stats is lay is good. Stats. Zimmerman brings the ball up the floor for the Cardinals. Moves it over to Dalton. Dalton in the corner to Barfik. Barfik drives baseline. Kicked out to Zimmerman. Back to the top to Dalton. Bratz gets taken down. No call. Ball's pushed up to the floor quick to Myron. Myron kicks it out to Myers. Myers, 3-ball. Dalton will bring the ball up the floor for the Cardinals. And he tosses it over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman over to Dalton. Dalton in the corner to Johnson. Back to Dalton. Over to Zimmerman. Over to Dalton. Dalton takes a dribble. A couple dribbles. Drive. Kicks to Zimmerman. Down to the corner to Johnson. Johnson jumps to make the pass good. Ooh, tip pass back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman up to Bratz. Eli Bratz. Ball moved over to Jamarier Dalton. Dalton dribbles. Passes over to the corner to Johnson. Johnson steps. Ball's moving. Movement. Johnson. Rager Johnson. Corner three is off. Rebounded by Stats for the Papermakers. Ooh, steal man. Not completed by Dalton. Colton Blank checks in for Eli Zimmerman. Stats will inbound the ball for the Papermakers. Myron drives down, foul, and one. Foul is going to Jamarier Dalton of the Cardinals. Seth Myron with a good layup and one attempt here. And Myron misses the free throw. Over the back called on the Papermakers. Number 12.
Number 12, Nathan Riles, his third, team's second.
Team second of the half. Barf. Nick brings the ball up the floor for the Cardinals. Blank has the ball at the top. Moves it over to Barfik. Barfik. Quick pass to Johnson. Johnson makes the save. Two dribbles. And a timeout. Just Coach Nick Ford. And we'll take it with him here on RadioPlusInfo.com. We'll be back after the short break.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
We're back here on RadioPlusInfo.com. The Cardinals lead the Papermakers 40-29. My name is Colin King. As we're back at Equity Fieldhouse at Fond du Lac High School. Number 35, Pendleton checks in for the Papermakers. Dalton for the Cardinals will have the ball at the top of the key. Moves it over to Dalton. Dalton kicks it over to Blank in the corner. Blank dribbles to his left. Moves it back to Bratz. Over to Blank. Over to Dalton. Jamarier Dalton moves it over to Colton Blank. Colton Blank doubled. Foul goes to the Papermakers. That is his first of the game. Team's third of the half. Inbounded ball to Jamarier Dalton. Dalton dribbles it up past half court. Moves over to Rocky Barker. Kick down low to Colton Blank. Colton Blank is blocked by number 11, Thomas Myers for the Papermakers, but possession will be kept by the Cardinals. Little slower moving second half here early for the Cardinals. Ball inbounded out to Colton Blank, who hits the 3 ball. Ooh. Timeout goes to the Papermakers. We'll take it with them. We'll be back here at RadioPlusInfo.com.
March & Schmidt has been a global leader in the manufacture of industrial food cutting solutions for over 55 years. Our staff is committed to using leading-edge technology to create custom designs specifically for the food industry. March & Schmidt is proud of our manufacturing process and strive to produce the highest quality machinery every day. We're focused on one thing: satisfying our customers and giving them the best quality product. A complete turnkey solution provider integrating both processing and packaging equipment. Our team is focused on our customers' overall success, while the family values drive our relationships.
Welcome back here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Today's game brought to you by these Fond du Lac area Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Robert Bruce, Matt Moses, Jeff Wills, and Patrick Elstad. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. And I didn't say this during our halftime, but our halftime is brought to you by Holiday Automotive. Holiday Automotive Highlights is brought to you by Holiday Automotive. It is worth the trip. Ooh, early foul by Colton Blank of the Cardinals. It's going to be a reach. Team's fifth. Getting a little foul trouble as the Cardinals here early into or at about the midway point of the second half of play. Myers dribbles the ball up the court for the Cardinals. Moves it over to Wilds. Wilds over to Asman. Asman back to Stats. My bad, I was calling him Wild. Stats with the spin. Step back. Ooh, stopped in the low post. Travel called on Stats. Possession will be going to the Cardinals. Barfnick dribbles the ball up the court. Passed out to Eli Bratz. Little contact. Not called. Moved up to Colton Blank. Colton Blank over to Riker Johnson. Johnson back to Blank. Blank. Oh! Blank's pass picked up by Stats. Stats goes hard to the rack. Mixes. Stops. Barfnick's going to bring the ball up the floor again for Cardinals. Cardinals lead the Papermakers by 12. Ball moved into the corner by Jamari Dalton. Block called on number 11, Thomas Myers. That is Kimberly's fourth, his second. Checking in for the Cardinals is Schreider, and for the Papermakers is Wilds. We have 2 Wilds on the floor now. No, Wilds checked in for Wilds. The deuce is Wild. Dalton moves the ball over to Barfik. Barfik in the corner is Schreider. Schreider back to Dalton. Dalton back to Schreider in the corner. Schreider moves to his left. Back to Eli Bratz. Eli Bratz, top of the key to Barfik. Fights through some contact. No foul called. Barfik downloaded. Dalton. Dalton waits. Patient. Lays good. Is Jamari Dalton. Here comes Myers. Pushes the ball up the floor to Asman. Asman's got the ball at the top. Probably a travel there, not called. That is 35 for the Papermakers. Carson Pendleton travels, turns the ball back over to the Cards.
Into the Cardinals, number 34, Will Bratz.
Will Bratz checks in for Eli Bratz. As Rocky Barfnick brings the ball up the floor for the Cards. Barfnick dribbles, pass tipped by Pendleton, but it'll stay in the Cardinals' possession as the ball is tipped out of bounds. Barfnick dribbles, pressed by 2 men. Jamari Dalton's got the ball on the wing, back to the top to Barfnick. Barfnick swings over to Schreider. Schreider moves over to Bratz. Bratz, Schreider pulls for 3, and it is good for the Cardinals. Schreider with his 4th 3 made of the game. Pendleton moves the ball down low to Asman. Asman stripped by Barfik. Barfik on the fast break. He's going to the hole. Foul by Myers. Barfik will be shooting 2. That is his 3rd of the game. Second of the game, my bad. And the team's 5th. Barfik shooting 2 from the line. We've not seen Barfik shoot a free throw tonight. First one is off. Stotts checks in for Papermakers, as well as Wilds for Asman. Shots up. Barfik misses 2 at the line. All right, here we go. 9:28 to go. As Johnson fouls Seth Myron. That is the team's 6th. 1 away from the bonus. Stotts brings the ball up the floor, out covered by Dalton. Moves it over to Wild. Crowd's getting loud here at Equity Fieldhouse. Wilds moves it over to Pendleton, and so is the Cardinal bench on this defensive possession. Slipping, sliding, poked away, and the energy's just getting higher here. Ball moved up to, that is Myron. Wild, covered by Barfik. Moved over to Stotts. Stotts has Schrader guarding him. Schrader on Myron. Myron jabs. Myron dribbles, and he is stopped on the dribble. Schrader tries to draw a charge, no call. Bratz guarding, Stotts spinning, travel! Ball going to the Cardinals. Eli Zimmerman checks in for Riker Johnson. Great defensive possession for the Cards. Timeout taken by the Papermakers. We'll take it with them. We'll be back here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Hi, my name is Jim Dryfrist. I am one of the owners of Dufresne Moving and Storage. My grandfather started the business in 1931 with horse and wagon, and now we're a 4th generation company and have everything from Sprinter vans to 53-foot semis. We service the local community for both residential and commercial products.
Hi, my name is Craig. I do the estimating for Dufresne Moving and Storage. I will come into the home, take a look at what you want us to move. We do all 48 states. We also do local, and I will give you the estimate before I leave. Whether it's commercial or residential, you'll have a ballpark idea of what the move will cost. We also offer short-term storage with our storage on truck option. We also have long-term storage with our climate-controlled vault system. One of the unique characteristics of Dufresne is we have a dedicated permanent staff that's willing to go that extra mile for you. Call the office, the girls set me up with an estimate, and I'll be knocking on your door.
On RadioPlusInfo.com, the Cardinals lead the Papermakers 48-31 with 8:38 remaining. Cardinals just had a great defensive possession and will be taking over here as Rocky Barfik brings the ball up the floor for the Cards. Moved over to Eli Zimmerman, back to Barfik, down to Will Bratz. Barfik takes a couple steps in their dribble. Over to Schrader. Schrader pumps. Back to Barfik. Ball swung around up top for the Cardinals. A lot of motion for this Cardinal team. 5 out right now. They're a very active team there down in the offensive half. Doubled. Moved over to Barfik. Barfik to Zimmerman. Schrader. Corner. Shot is off for the Cardinals. Rebounded by Dalton. Dalton does the and one. That's Mikey Wilds fouling. Second of the game for him. Team 6.
In for Kimberly, number 22, Michael Osman on the line shooting the and one.
Number 22, Osman checks in for the Papermakers. Dalton's and one attempts off. Rebounded by Schrader. Dalton is no longer perfect at the line. Tell that the commentators curse. But Myron brings the ball up. Oh! As Seth Myron gets a make here. That is his third of the half. He's got 6 so far in this half. Ooh, ball is being dribbled around quick here for the Cogs. Oh, tipped away. Dalton in the corner picks it up, double. Timeout called by Coach Nick Ford, and we'll take it with him. We'll be back here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Apply now to qualify for the Sabre Award, a $500 per year scholarship at Marian University. Be admitted by January 1st and receive a $2,000 scholarship towards your degree. The Sabre Award is granted in addition to other scholarships, awards, and discounts. 100% of Marian University students receive financial assistance. College is affordable. Apply now at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
And we're back here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Cardinals still leading the Papermakers. 7:30 to go. At the end of the fourth timeout there, Dalton's trapped in the corner by 2. So the coach Nick Ford of the Cardinals took a timeout. Smart call there. Steven Schrader will inbound the ball to Eli Zimmerman more than likely here, and yes, he will. Zimmerman brings the ball past half court for the Cardinals. Ooh, just a missed dribble there by Mr. Eli Zimmerman. Seth Myron inbounds the ball to Jack Stotts for the Papermakers to bring the ball up the floor. Oh, good dribble. Seth Myron jabs and dives and jabs. Oh, Will hits the jumper over Mikey Weil. Here we go. Zimmerman brings the ball up the floor, kicked over to Dalton. Barfik pumps to the corner, gets Mikey Weil to jump. Steven Schrader, wide open, corner 3. It is good for the Cardinals. This is credited to Rocky Barfnik. Schrader is lights out from beyond the arc. He is a great spot-up shooter for this Cardinals. Oh, Myron tries to answer back with one of his own. Turned over by Mikey Wild. Ball's going to be in the possession of the Cardinals. Colton Blake checks in for Eli Zimmerman. Barftik inbounds the ball to Schrader here. Steven Schrader is going to bring the ball up the court. He's calling a play. Screen set by Bratz. Bratz moved over to Dalton. Dalton driving. Layers off. Seth Myron brings the ball up the floor. Oh, charge goes to Seth Myron. Taken by Steven Schrader. What a defensive play. Team 7th foul. Cardinals are now in the bonus. Steven Schrader will dribble the ball up the floor, orchestrating this Cardinal offense. Moved over to Jamaria Dalton. Jamaria Dalton drive. 22 for the... Asman takes a foul. 8th foul for the half. That'll be 101. That'll be 101 for Jamaria Dalton. Makes the first, does Jamaria Dalton. Makes the second. Seth Myron brings the ball up the floor. Oh, loses Dalton, but tipped away by Barftik. Says Barftik's foot was out of bounds, but what a defensive play for the Cardinals. Ball is being brought up by Myers. Covered by Dalton. Great defense here for the Cardinals. Blank getting drove on by Mikey Wild. Myers shots off. Rebounded by Asman. Asman shots off. Rebounded by Myers. Myers shots off. Rebounded by Barfnick, and here we go. Cardinals on the break. 2-on-1 is Barfnick and Dalton. Dalton gets the ball and is fouled by Mikey Wild. That is his third of the night. Team's 9th foul. And Jamaria Dalton is shooting free throws again. He's shooting 2 regardless now. Cardinals are in the double bonus. Dalton's first free throw attempt is good. Number 33 for the Papermakers checks in. That is Sam Dudek. Jamaria Dalton's second free throw attempt is good. Here we go. Yes. Brings the ball up the floor, covered by Blank. Blank kicks over the corner. VA kicks it over the corner to Myers. Myers moves it over to Mikey. Mikey pass to Seth Myron. Seth Myron's three-point attempt is good. Here we go. Schreider's got the ball top of the key, dribbling. He's dribbling on the wing, moved over to Bratz. Bratz jabs. Moves it over to Barfnick. Barfnick jabs again. Screen set by Johnson. Kicked out. Blank in the corner. 3 is off. Rebounded by Myron. Myron brings the ball up the floor. Myron moves over to Mikey Wild. Mikey Wild dribbles in. Layup attempts off. Rebounded by Blank. Dalton poked by Myers. Brings the ball up the floor. Slows the pace down. Ball back to Colton Blank. 4:15 remaining here in the game. Oh, Blank stolen by Myers. Myers going to have a free layup. Thomas Myers with the layup. Steven Schrader brings the ball up the floor for the Cardinals. Moved over to Jamaria Dalton. Dalton dribbles to his left, back to his right now. Schrader dribbles up to the top of the key. Ball moved over to Rocky Barfnick. Barfnick moves. Drives down towards the center cylinder. Kicked out to Dalton. Dalton's three-point attempt is off. Kai Miller checks in for Jamaria Dalton. Owen Cockrell checks in for the Papermakers. Papermaker shots off. Thomas Myers has the ball top of the key, driving on Colton Blank. Oh, Myers' layup is good. As Colton Blank brings the ball up the floor for the Cardinals. Blank drives to his right, back to Kyan Miller. Draws a foul and will be shooting 2. Seth Myron's third, team's 10th. Kyan Miller shooting 2 for the Cardinals. Come on, here we go. Double bonus for the Cards. Miller's first free throw attempt is up, and it is off. Eli Bratz checks in for Will Bratz. Here we go. Kyan Miller's second free throw attempt is up and is also off. Myers brings the ball up the floor on Colton Blank. Or no, Myers gets the ball kicked out to him from Veith. Rebounded by Schreider. Schreider pressured by Seth Myron. Myron moves the ball over to Schreider. Schreider gets the ball past half court and is fouled by Myers. Schreider will be shooting free throws, shooting 2. It is his third free throw, team's 11th. His first free throw attempt is off. Riker Johnson checks in for Rocky Barfnick. His free throw is off. Both his free throws are off. Miller guards Veith. Veith drives down on Kyan Miller. Ball kicked over. Thomas Meyer, top of the key. Guarded by Eli Zimmerman. Seth Myron pulls shots off for Myron. Rebounded by Zimmerman. Ball kicked over to Miller. Miller back to Riker Johnson. Riker Johnson has the ball. Zimmerman on the roll, not hit. Schreider, top of the key. Kyan Miller back to Steven Schreider. Schreider back to Kyan Miller. Miller over to Blank, that is. Blank moves the ball over to Miller. Miller pumps, drives left. Kick down to Zimmerman, or to Bratz, back to Schreider. Schreider drives. Over to Miller. Back to Schreider. Schreider jabbing, moving the ball. Back to Miller. Miller drives. Over to Blank. Ooh! And foul on Veith, and Miller's going to be shooting free throws now. Veith second, team's 12th. Kyan Miller now getting redemption free throw attempts. He's got 2 here. Kyan's first is good. Kyan Miller shooting a second free throw now. It is up. And that one is off. Miller's 1 for 4 from the line. Veith's going to bring the ball up for the Papermakers. Ball rolled over. Ball thrown away by 31. Ben Grabber. Cardinals take over. Minute 35 to go. No shot clock here in high school basketball. Cardinals can hold on to the rest of the game. Schreider over to Johnson. Johnson screen set by Blank. Blank rolls. 32, Riker Johnson, ISO top of the key. Kyan Miller over to Steven Schreider. Steven Schreider over to Kyan Miller has the ball, dribbling to his right. Timeout taken by Coach Nick Ford, and we'll take it with him. We'll be back here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
For over 100 years, the name Cole is synonymous with quality fuels, lubricants, and propane. That's because Cole is the area's trusted source for farm, construction, and trucking companies, as they partner with these companies to help them achieve their unique goals. The team at Cole Oil and Propane is dedicated to serving you. They pride themselves on a customer-first approach and work hard to make sure you're satisfied. You can rely on Cole for prompt delivery, competitive prices, and quality service. Learn more at ColeOilAndPropane.com.
And we're back here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Quick sub there is number 11, Kelvin Mullins misses a shot. Also checked in for the Cardinals, number 12, Connor Johnson. Number 15, Tyler Dickman. Number 23, Brady Streblo. And as 11, Kelvin Mullins is going to draw a foul. Connor Johnson's in for the Cardinals. Brady Streblo is in for the Cardinals. Kelvin Mullins in for the Cardinals. And Tyler Dickman in for the Cardinals, along with Kyan Miller. As Veith's free throw is good. As Mullins got a block. Veith's only 2 points of the night coming on those free throws. As Connor Johnson brings the ball up for the Cardinals, dribbles to his right, over to Kelvin Mullins to the top key. Back to Connor Johnson. Over to Miller. Shot by Dickman is off. I think it is safe to say the Cardinals will be winning this one tonight. 58-44. Stick around for our Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. Looking for a loan with no hassle? We can help. Local bank, local lenders, your community, your local community bank, Fox Valley Savings Bank. We'll be back here on RadioPlusInfo.com.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we believe in happy accidents, like in 1964, when a Buffalo, New York restaurant owner accidentally bought chicken wings instead of chicken necks. The 60s were a crazy time. Well, decades later, and the mistake-turned masterpiece is now at Pizza Ranch. Introducing our new traditional and boneless chicken wings, tossed in our signature sauces. 2 more ways to get the country's best chicken available for carryout and delivery. Maybe it wasn't an accident after all, just delicious fate. Pizza Ranch.
Now more than ever, hospitality, restaurant, and retail enterprises demand the quality and innovation LK Interior Systems delivers. EIS takes ever-changing design trends and transforms them into meaningful and memorable customer experiences. Take pride in your work and apply at lkinteriorsystems.com.
Hi, I'm Shannon Schill from LK Interior Systems in Fond du Lac. We are thrilled to be adding to our family. Our shift times can be uniquely flexible because we understand that there's life outside of work. Go to lkinteriorsystems.com to learn more about our open positions.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name's Gary. I had arthritis really bad in my right knee over 3 months ago. Couldn't really do anything, couldn't do stairs, just simple stuff. And now I can do things I couldn't do before. I can climb stairs, walk, anything. My spine's better. And my personal opinion is you're a fool not to get this done.
Hi, my name is Joni. I came here because I needed a new knee, but I didn't want to go through all that surgery and everything. I'm very pleased with it. And the reason I did it because I couldn't go up and down stairs very well. I couldn't work too long hours and had a hard time getting in and out of the car. I had to lift my knee up. And now I can do all those things. And I have no pain, and I would recommend it to everyone, and I have.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
And we're back on your Fox Valley Savings Bank postgame show. Your BCI Burke play of the game, I would say, not play of the game, but was Steven Schreider's 3-pointers in the first half. He was 3 for 4 from beyond the arc, and that led the Cardinals get out to an early lead. Our BCI Burke play of the game, now hiring in different departments and shifts. Log on to burkecareers.com. Our Marion University player of the game. Marion University has many different programs to choose from. Log on marionuniversity.edu to get started today. Our Marion University player of the game tonight, I think, is going to have to be, we're going to go co-player of the games. Jamarie Dalton for the Cardinals was Jamarie Dalton. My bad, I flipped to the wrong side of the book. Had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 points tonight. And Steven Schreider had 3, 6, 9, 11, 15, 18, 21 for the Cardinals. They both had great play. Schreider shot lights out from beyond the arc. Jamarie Dalton was an asset down low, drawing those fouls and shooting and ones. AirTech presents our next game broadcast. No matter which type of heating system you have in your home, the knowledgeable technicians at AirTech Heating can perform a timely repair if things go wrong. Our next game broadcast will be from St. Mary Springs Academy in their next boys basketball game. Thank you. Thank you to my crew tonight. My name is Cullen King. This is RadioPlusInfo.com. Cardinals beat the Papermakers 58-44. Thank you. Good night.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Condex Corporation in Lemira is a proud manufacturer of cutting parts for the agriculture and lawn and turf industry. Condex is currently looking to add to their second and third shifts in various roles: assembler, machine operator, and CNC operator. See for yourself what it's like to work in a company that's focused on innovation and continuous improvement. Condex offers a great work environment, including a climate-controlled manufacturing facility. Condex Corporation, 1500 Technology Drive in Lomira. Apply online today at Condex.com.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit BakerCheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
One of the things that Bristol Morgan is starting to do increasingly more often is surround our customers with that team. So having somebody that's an expert on the loan side of life, having somebody that's expert on the deposit side of life or money movement, being able to talk to about all the various products and services that are out there as well as some of the things that are coming. And then sitting down with the owners of the business, sitting down back as a team at the bank and collaborating on how can we help improve their lives financially and make things better day to day.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com. When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs, you're getting more than professional representation. The attorneys at Everson & Gibbs are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005, practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call Everson & Gibbs at 920-922-7113 or go to eversonandgibbs.com.
Mishaps like accidents, auto glass chips, and breakage happen. So it's good to know that the new state-of-the-art Holiday Collision and Glass Center is here for you. Count on Team Holiday for expert collision and paintwork, mobile auto glass fixes and replacement, paintless dent repair, and much more.
This is 2022 Heisman candidate Braylon Allen. As a running back, I know how it feels to be in a collision. When your vehicle needs rehab, trust the Holiday Collision Center to get it done right. Drive Holiday and discover the difference.
Broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners:
Capelli Brothers and Dietrich, Edward Jones, Integrity Saw and Tool, Bauer Chiropractic,
Fondi Family Dental, Baker Cheese, Right Way Home Improvement,
Quest Interiors, Addison Jones Real Estate, Holiday Automotive,
Taco Bell, Bristol Morgan Bank, Coal Oil and Propane,
Pioneer Pit Stop, the Spectrum Call Center, Pizza Ranch, Everson & Gibbs, Attorneys at Law,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, LK Interior Systems, Silica for your home,
Radom & Stone Landscape, Bob's Pizza,
AirTech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Musa Sheet Metal,
Scotty's Auto Works, St. Mary Springs Academy, Canberra Casino,
Fond du Lac Credit Union, Marchant Schmidt, New Medical Center,
Condex Corporation, Fox Valley Savings Bank, BCI Burke, Marion University, Muthig Industries, Dufresne Moving and Storage, Winfield Custom Homes.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com.